7.3 Citi FM. Relevant radio, always.
So Uber is a technology company. We have a smartphone application that connects riders to drivers at a touch of a button. So for people looking to move around their city, you download the Uber application, you sign up. It's a relatively quick and easy sign-up process. You need to provide your name, your mobile number, and your email address on sign-up. Once you've signed up to the application, verified your mobile number, you open up the application. It's GPS-based technology. So you'll open it up, it'll pick up your location. You'll be able to see from the get-go how many cars are available and are around you at that point in time. And importantly, you'll be able to see the expected time for the closest vehicle to arrive. So complete transparency, when you're ready to take a ride, it's on-demand mobility. You tap the button, the closest driver will accept the trip. Once he's accepted the trip or she's accepted the trip, you'll get to see the name of the driver appear on the application, the car that he or she is driving, as well as the vehicle registration details and a picture of the driver. So from a safety perspective, you know exactly whose car you're getting into and you know exactly what the details of the vehicle are. Another great safety feature is that you can share that information with a friend or a loved one using the application. So even if you're traveling by yourself, someone can track your trip remotely. Once a driver arrives, what's great about Uber is you get to track the trip through the app. You'll get a notification that the car's there. And we say it's like magic, where the real world meets technology. You look on the application, the car is there, and you look outside and the car's there. So you go outside, the driver will greet you, you'll go on your trip. At the end of the trip, you can either choose to sign up with a card, a credit card, or pay cash over to the driver. The trip amount will be displayed on the application. You can obtain a fare estimate before you take a ride. You'll get an email receipt for the trip, a full breakdown of the fare, the number of kilometers driven, the route that was taken, the time that was taken, and you get to rate your driver at the end of the trip. So if you have a bad experience, let us know. We'll address that with the driver in question. But that rating system goes both ways. Riders rate drivers and drivers rate riders. So it's very important that there's mutual respect on the platform. We also obviously have a driver application, and the technology empowers entrepreneurs, small business owners to scale their own business, where Uber really connects them to their customers around the city.
But so why Ghana?
I guess the question for me is, why has it taken us so long? Okay. I think it's the perfect market for Uber. Great, really growing population, huge population, really high smartphone penetration. And we're very confident that there will be demand for Uber here. We can obviously track the number of downloads that we've seen in Ghana before we launched. And what we've seen is that there have been a huge number of people trying to open up the Uber application in Ghana who actually haven't been able to take a ride because we haven't been here. So we're going to be here from the 9th of June at 12 p.m. and really excited about the impact that we can make, the increased mobility that Ghanaians will have given our launch, and the increased economic opportunity for existing transport providers, for new entrants once we launch in the market. And it's not our first African market. We've been in South Africa since 2013, in Nigeria since 2014, Kenya from 2015. And not every country is the same, not every city is the same, but there are commonalities between the challenges that we face in all these different cities. So we don't know it all, but we've got a strong understanding of these different challenges. We feel that we have solutions to those local challenges, and we are confident that the product will work here in Ghana. So given our testing so far, we've actually been quite impressed with the mapping and the turn-by-turn directions. Another big point is that you don't necessarily need to know the actual address because it is GPS based, and the driver will go to the pin location. So he doesn't need to have a street name as an example. In Nairobi, as an example, we have tested local solutions. We have a partnership there with a company called OK High, where rather than a street address being displayed in the application, it's actually a picture of your destination. So the driver is then aiming for the green fence and the white gate rather than a street name like 33 Oxford Road. So it really, we are open to testing local solutions if the current solution doesn't work, but confident that Google Maps are strong enough in Ghana. Uber is an open technology platform. There are a huge number of existing transport providers who continue to operate in the way that they did before Uber launched, but during their downtime they log on to the Uber application and they get more customers. Rather than waiting outside a hotel being limited to foot traffic, log on to the application and get in touch with more people looking for rides across the city. So we're very committed to engaging with local transport operators. We want to see as many local operators as possible on the platform. And it's not about Uber or taxi. It's not something which you do exclusively. Uber does not own any cars. We don't employ any drivers. It's something that you do to supplement your income and grow your income and increase your economic opportunity. So we're committed to engagement and we hope to see a huge number of operators on the platform.